Advice Coach Jessica here. It has been quite some time. I won't bore you with all the details, but I will say your girl is on the move. I have literally moved offices. I've expanded my practice, and that has taken a lot of time and energy. In this last year, in these last 12 months, a lot has happened, and all of it I'm grateful for. But since I am now focusing on my practice and I am kind of taking a step back from the other full-time job that I had, that means that I am going to try to devote more time to my videos, my practice, and just my overall brand. So it is definitely a hope of mine that I will be more consistent here and can get you guys the information that you are so seeking. So let's get started. I have one question today. Dear Coach, my mother is super focused on me finding a man and getting married. I'm only 28. How do I get her off my back? Well, my dear, sweet soul sister, I'm sorry. Mothers can be a little bit, and fathers too, they can be a little bit overbearing when it comes to marrying, especially their daughters off. And I hate to say it, but it is more of a selfish thing than anything else, because there's a certain amount of angst that you have when your child grows up and moves away from you, or is of age to do so, because you just kind of want to be free of the responsibility of being their parent. And really the only way that society has given a parent an out is by marrying their child off, meaning I'm passing them on to the next person, and you now become that person's responsibility. So what do you do when you are, in this position where you have a child? Your child is now an adult, but is choosing to hold off on being married and moving forward in that direction of their life. You sit, you worry, you wait, you wonder, are you going to get grandkids? Are you going to be able to release them and go sip something with an umbrella in it and not worry about whether or not they can move forward in their life and have all the things that you want them to have? These are the thoughts that parents have. I'm not saying that they're right, but it is true. So I think if you approach this from their perspective, it might be a little bit easier to get her off your back. If you just simply try to focus on explaining your own point of view as to why it's not time for you to get married at 28, or why you're not really looking for a mate at this moment in your life, she's not going to understand that. So don't give that to her. So I tell my clients all the time, when someone brings you an issue, they may or may not really be talking about the thing that actually came out of their mouth. They may have an angst or another issue that's behind that they're not connecting with or able to convey to you appropriately. So if this is happening to you repeatedly, it's likely that there is anxiety about her being able to live her life freely and not having to worry about you. So my advice to you is to speak to that anxiety. Don't speak to the constant badgering about your personal life and how she should stay out of it and blah, blah, because she's not going to. Speak to the issue at hand. Here's an example. Mom, I know that you love me. I know you're concerned about me. And I also know that you want to get to a place in your life where you're not responsible for me. I understand that, and I don't have kids now, but one day I will, and I know that I will probably feel the same way. But you and your anxiety cannot drive my bus, my life, my future. Who I will marry and when I will marry is not up to you, and in all honesty, it isn't up to me. It's up to God. That is always the best policy. Blame Jesus. You blame God, what can she say? Well, God don't know what he's doing, or she can't say anything. Declaw the cat. Don't allow her to even have a rebuttal. And you do that by speaking to the issue. I hope this is helpful to you. I'll be back soon. Keep sending me your questions, your comments, your concerns. Share these videos and have all you people come to me because I am the advice guru. I love you all and I'll see you soon. Smooches, give me a hug. It's been a long time. Give me a hug. Mwah! See you soon.